Hello and welcome to our devotional time at Temple Baptist Church. We're going to be in the book of Isaiah today, chapter 55. We'll look at verses 6 through 13, and as you know, I probably don't normally read all of those, but it starts out in verse 6, Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call him on him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake their ways, and the unrighteous their thoughts. Let them turn to the Lord, and he will have mercy on them, to our God, for he will freely pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declared the Lord. That's the Lord speaking there. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts your thoughts. And the rain and the snow come down from heaven, and do not return to it without watering the earth, making it bud and flourish, so that it yields seed for the sower and bread for the eat. So is my word that goeth out of my mouth. It will not return unto me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it. You will go out in joy and be led forth in peace. The mountains and the hills will burst into song before you, and the trees and the fields will clap their hands. Instead of the thorn bush will grow the juniper, and instead of the briars the mirth will grow. This will be the Lord's renown for the everlasting sign that will endure forever. Now, Isaiah uses some characteristics here in his writing of nature. He speaks about references of heaven and earth and rain and snow and the mountains and the hills, the trees and the field, and just a great bit of information about nature. And then on the book of Isaiah begins with, "Hear me, you heavens, and listen." Chapter 40 includes these familiar words, "All people are like grass, and their faithfulness is like the flowers of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever." I've read of a place in the highlands, in the foothills, and a visitor noticed this when he was on a trip, and he noticed that the houses didn't have any windows, and the guide explained that some of the villagers feared the demons, that they might sneak into their house while they slept. And, we may think that's kind of foolish, but it really happened. So they built these walls without windows in them. And then you could tell as he went along, you could tell when a homeowner had begun to follow Jesus, because they put windows in to let in the light. And, we think about that as things take place. We might not see quite that way. We do live in a scary time, don't we? We do live in a time where Satan and his demons are there trying to destroy us, to bring division, split families and friends, and But Jesus, sometimes I feel like not opening the curtains at home. But I get up every morning, and that's the first thing I do. I open the windows, let the light in, so I can see God's beautiful creation. But Jesus wants us to cut windows, don't he? Isaiah really was looking for refuge in high walls, but God said the security lay in him alone, in God alone. He reigns from heaven, and his word governs all. If Israel would just return to God, God would have mercy on them. He would restore his people to bless them, and he would lift them up, ultimately leading them in triumphant. And the celebration will be for the Lord's renowned and for everlasting sign that will endure forever. Sometimes, walls are necessary. Sometimes it's necessary to have walls. Walls with windows are best, though, and as in our Christian life, we need to show the world that we trust God for the future. Our fears are real, aren't they? They are real, but our God is greater. Windows open us up to Jesus, the light of the world, and to others who need him. We invite you to our services here at Temple. Sunday morning we meet at 8 o'clock for a worship service, and we have Sunday school at 9. Our second worship service Sunday morning is at 10, and then Sunday night at 6, and Wednesday night at 7. We would encourage you to come to any and all of those services. May God bless you is our prayer.